Hey guys, it's Sam C from TGN TV, and this is going to be a video on getting your plus 10 stats Datacron. But first, we are in Alderaan, so you're going to want to come right over here, down to where my cursor is on the map. This is in the Juran Mountains, by the way. So you can go to that outpost if you're on the Empire side, and then just go right there. This is a neutral vendor, so no matter what faction you are, you can talk to this vendor and buy this item right here. And once you buy that, you can head to Corellia to get the next item. Alright guys, we are now in Corellia, in the Axial Park area of the map, and this location is just south of the Coronet Zoo, so you're going to want to come to right there on the map. And in this area, to the left, behind this big crate, or whatever this is, there'll be a bunch of neutral mobs here. Then right here will be a red crystal. You can click on that. Once you use it, it won't say that, but it's saying that because he already has one, as you can see. And you don't have to worry about accidentally destroying this or something, because it is not possible, as you can see. But now that we have all the items we need, I am now going to head to the Imperial fleet. So we are now ready to get the Datacron, and we are actually on the Ziost Shadow. You can take the Interfleet transport to this, but if you are on the Republic side, you'll want to go to the Republic fleet and then take the Interfleet transport to the Gav Daragon shuttle. But then you're going to want to head to this elevator right here, and then you're going to want to head to the bridge deck. So once you get up here, these are actually two different locations for each faction, but once you get to the museum, which I'll show you in a second, the process will be the same. So you're going to want to head to that unmarked elevator right there at the top of the bridge deck. If you're on the Republic side though, it'll be at the south, so you're going to want to head south to an unmarked elevator that will lead to a museum. By the way, the two items I just showed you, only one person needs to get the red crystal from Corellia, and then at least two people need to get that MGGS item from Alderaan. So once you have both of those, you can get the group going. So like I said, at least 6 people. And then you're going to want to head to this museum right here, take that up. So this area in here will be the same no matter what faction you are, just the decorations will be different. So anyways, this is where it starts to get confusing. So you're going to want to pay close attention to what's going on here, because this is actually quite a confusing Datacron to get. It's a pretty long process. So anyways, we are now into this museum, and we are going to open the door to the right, and I will show you how to do that. So once you get in here, you're going to want to go right, and we are going to try and get up to the left there on top of that. There's actually 2 ways of doing it. You can try jumping up on that plaque, or whatever that is, that you can see against the wall on the left there. Or you could kill yourself. So we're going to do it this way. So hit that button, and then just walk in front of this, and this will kill you. So yes, I'm serious, you actually have to kill yourself. So just return to Med Center when it's available, and then that will send you just right to the area that you need to be. So just click return to Med Center, and that will put you on top of this thing right here, and in there will be a console that you'll be able to hit, which will open the door just to the north there. So anyways, hit this door, and then once you hit that, quickly run around and then walk through this door. Make sure your party comes with you through this door, because you're going to need to hit a crystal, and sometimes it may glitch out and not give you a crystal. So if everyone does it, at least one of you will get the crystal. So anyways, just head over here, and then to the left, right through this door here, there will be a crystal that everyone is able to hit, and I'll show you what happens here in a second. So if you hit it, it may say this: more experience is required to use this. I'm not really sure what that's all about, but I'm sure if your whole party clicks it, someone is bound to get it. So anyways, we're going to move on to back outside now that we have this blue crystal. Alright, we are now at the entrance to the museum once again, right over here, and we're going to want to head left this time instead of right, and we're going to get on top of that just using these barrels right here. So just try and jump up this. Eventually you will make it. Not a very difficult jump, but it can be kind of tricky. So once you get up here, there's going to be 3 sockets, I guess you could call them, on this statue right here. So that one you'll see is already filled. Now you're going to want to use the red crystal on this one right here. Once you do that, this one in the middle will open up, and then you can use the blue crystal on that. So whoever got it will be able to use this, but he was not able to get the blue crystal, so it will say that, but the other person was able to use it. So that opened up this force field to the right here, so you're going to want to head up here, And that was just the simple part, so the confusing part is coming up. Be sure to write this down, or whatever you're doing, to get this Datacron, because this is actually getting quite difficult. So you're going to want to have a minimum of 3 people standing at this purple force field here, and ready to run across the bridge. Any more than 3 is fine, but you can't have less than 3. And then just to the north of here, you will also need 3 people over there. So anyways, just come through this hallway, and that is where the bridge is. And up north, as you can see, there's already 2 people here. Virtek is going to head here also to be that 3rd person, and all 3 of them are going to hit a console at the same time. Communication is key for this because that bridge does not stay on for very long, so everyone else that's waiting on the bridge has to rush across right as they hit it, so you may be able to hear them communicating over TeamSpeak. This isn't required, but it definitely makes timing it a lot easier. So you'll see that they hit all 3 consoles at the same time. That bridge will turn on, and then they're going to have to run across as fast as possible. So as you can see, they kind of barely make it over the bridge before it turns off. So if you delay at all, you probably won't make it over, and you probably will fall to your death, honestly. So anyways, once you hit these 3 consoles, they can now head to the bridge, and then there will be 3 more consoles on the other side that they can hit over there. So just once you get to the bridge, then just communicate once again, and that will help make the timing a lot easier. So they're just quickly doing some last minute communicating, and then they will turn on the bridge, and they can run across as fast as they can. So be sure to turn on sprint, because you won't make it over if that ability is not on, because the bridge does not last very long. It will disappear, and like I said, you'll fall to your death. So anyways, the force field now goes down, and you have to run across as fast as possible. Once you get to the other side, the real confusing part starts, so you're going to want to keep paying attention here, because this involves a lot of effort from pretty much everybody. So once you get to the other side over here, I'll just quickly show you the consoles that you'll need to hit if you're the first person running over the bridge, or the first 3 people. So there's one, then just across the way here there's another, and right over there is the last one. So if you guys hit that all at the same time, it will turn on that bridge right there. So anyways, we're going to start with the confusing part. So this is where the MGGS item that you got from Alderaan comes in handy. So you just want to come to this bridge controls area, which is what I'll be calling it, and then drop down here and follow this path over here. By the way, every person that hits these buttons are going to have to wait until the very end, because all 4 people have to hit these buttons at the same exact time for it to work. So anyways, head to this button, and then once you hit this, it also has another use. So this opens up a magnetic stabilizer. So once you hit that, we'll open up a stabilizer on the other side of the room right over here, and then if this person looks up, he can see that stabilizer right there. So just hit that button right there, and then if this person looks up at the same time, he'll see this staticking, and then you can use that now, and it'll send you all the way up. And here is another button. So there's 2 buttons. This person also has to wait here until the very end, so just have a person waiting here until all 4 buttons are ready to be pressed. But we're going to head back to the bridge controls area to show you the next 2 buttons. So this next button coming up here also has another use, and that use opens up another magnetic stabilizer, but I will show you that in a second. So once again, we are right over here. Then you're going to want to head down there. So anyways, take this path again, but instead of going left like you did the last time for the first one, you're going to want to head to the end of this and then drop right. And this is a pretty long drop, so be sure to be careful. Then once again, just have one person waiting here for the button to be pressed. So anyways, there we go right here. So just wait here, and then he'll want to press that when the other person across the room is ready. I'm going to show you that location right now. So just head over here. Once again, we are at the bridge controls area in the same place as usual, and then we're going to want to drop down here again, and then just take an immediate right down to that location right there. So then just drop down right here. It's a pretty long drop once again, but once you get to the bottom of this, you can take another right, and then once you get to that where that person is standing, about there, you can look to the left, and that button will be hit. So anyways, just head right here, then you can hear the button being pressed, and that will turn to static, and you can now use it to shoot up there to the fourth and final button. So once again, someone hits the button right there. That will open up the magnetic stabilizer right here, and you can shoot up to this and use the fourth and final button, but once again have someone waiting here. So now we're going to go back to the bridge controls area and show you the last part of this plus 10 Datacron. So as you can see, it's a pretty lengthy process, but anyways, have people at the 4 locations that we showed you waiting for the buttons to be pressed all at the same time. And then you're going to want to head to right here. So like I said, you need at least 6 people for this. You'd probably only need about 5 people for this part, but the bridge part will require 6 people. So anyways, head to the middle of this thing right here, and then if you look way up, you will see another magnetic stabilizer. And then you just heard all 4 buttons being pressed at the same time, and that turns that on right there. And this is a timed thing, so you gotta do this as quick as possible. Just keep making your way up. So once you get here, there will be one more button that you can press, and then that will open up another stabilizer right up there. And now everyone in your party can use this stabilizer. So if they just go to the middle where you started, they can now hit that stabilizer and head to this door. So that way everyone in your party can get to the top and now obtain this plus 10 to all stats Datacron. And finally, if you just head down this hallway, eventually you will get to a door that will open up to the plus 10 to all stats Datacron. So that's right to the right here. And once you open this door, it will start a pretty cool cutscene here, and you will have plus 10 to all of your attributes. Alright, that is going to do it for this video, so thank you for watching. I realize this was pretty confusing, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments section below, and I will do my best to answer them. But please be sure to subscribe to TGN SWTOR. We have a lot of SWTOR content coming, so be sure to subscribe. That way you'll be notified whenever we upload new content here on this channel. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.